Don't take it. Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand? No causing trouble in here.
I came to help you, not the other way around.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me. They've been coming here regularly for the last couple weeks, and all they do is sit on the balcony and watch the UC surplus. I thought I heard them mention a robbery, but
Are they up there right now?
They seem to know I'm onto them, so they stop talking about it when I'm around.
You stick one in the neck, maybe even them out a little bit.
That's not how I want this handled. Kay's place is the only safe haven in the well. I can't condone violence. If anyone's going to handle them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
You mean I can decide what to do when I stick them in the neck? Fucking stick them in the neck. Pull my shank out. Fucking stick them in the neck.
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack. Nah, that's just what they want you to think, Louis.
I'm just eavesdropping, dude. Don't.
Security around here? No, but nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I have a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out. She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
To these barrels.
Like a present. Do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me.
Some trash in here? Just looking for some trash. Just local searching for trash. Eating trash. That's what you guys do down here, right?
Let's try something like this. I've just about had enough of you doubting me, Louis. If you say so, Isaac. Frick's info is good. So be a piece of cake.
Shit.
I sure hope we can make it
These
happen.
boxes. Good boxes. I could probably make a house out of these boxes.
I have a real bad feeling about this. If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots around here. That's a pretty big if.
How long is this dialogue?
I thought you were on my side here.
These guys got some real internal conflicts.
I guess I need to work on my self-confidence.
You need to work on a lot.
Good. So be a piece of cake. I sure hope we can make it happen. Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
Are you whispering in his ear? This is a weird conversation.
Frick's info is good.
Bro, okay. Alright. Alright, dude. Let's carry on, carry on.
No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes. Nothing else?
Definitely robbers.
Damn.
Fucking definitely.
I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side. Sort of. He's a
To your
regular
boyfriend or
customer, and
something?
I've reported crimes to him before. He's more fair-minded than most of the well security officers.
Nah, dude, we're about street justice around here. We go and we cap their knees.
Head out the door and turn left. It's all the way at the end of the street. You can't miss it.
Against my better judgment.
Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
Can I still stick him in the neck, maybe? Alright, Mr. Handler. Fucking crack addict. Oh, down in here. Down in there.
Your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP.
Probably just DP you'll get me with.
Never. What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district.
I got crime, buddy.
Well, that's what
some DP right out in front.
Going on? The UC surplus. You sure about that?
Sure about that?
It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to
You
rob that place.
sure about that?
That's so. Nobody in the well's more reliable than Teresa. If she says there's a problem, I believe it. You can tell her I'm personally looking into it. That should ease her mind. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Are you actually gonna do something then? Ooh, Carson's going straight out there. There, get the fuck out of the way.
Guess that plan's a bust.
Oh, the trash. More trash.
I'm on top of this.
I probably could have robbed the shit out of that place, come to think of it.
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler? I knew I could count on him. He always handles this kind of thing fairly. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
I'll take the money.
Yeah. You're welcome to some of...
Nothing wrong with that.
whatever we've got cooking today.
Rogies, huh? Patty milk. Ooh. Ooh. Veggie grinder. Ooh. Ooh. You got nothing for me, girl. Nothing for me.
What?
Telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about
Over
it?
there, it's hunting rifle. See, that's what I
a
want.
damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here.
I'm gonna be a big-time space pilot someday. Gonna have my own Jake's is a good place to meet.
I already talked to you before.
Happy to make it. You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here. All that stuff topside. It's kind of fake, you know?
For sure, dude.
Right, the boots. I hate to admit it, but she has a point. She's the third customer to return the pair, all for the same reason. The boots might really be cursed. I thought about it once, but then I thought better of it. Best not to tempt fate.
Can't argue with
And
that.
besides, they're not of my size. Like most of my supply from one of my UC contacts. But after the second customer returned the boots, I got curious and I did some digging. Turns out they were seized from a House of Arun ship. That alone is enough to convince me something's amiss. And risk releasing whatever's inside them? I've seen enough horror vids to know how this goes. I don't doubt it. Either way, it's bad for business.
It's a bad for business,
Hey, you're
Mario.
a pilot, right? Maybe you can do
Sort
me a
of.
favor. I've heard of a UC station at the far end of the galaxy called the Den. You go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a compensation. Believe it or not, I actually tried that. And do you know what happened? Some UC pilot picked up the cargo and somehow it found its way back to my store.
You're cursed.
I
bro.
wanted the boots gone, but I also want to know exactly where they are. Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job is done.
Lucky boots. Nothing like some lucky boots.
Nobody's robbing the UC surplus on my watch.
Good goddamn thing.
That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry. All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's.
That ass.
Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Apartment they've been trying to sell. Who been trying to sell? These people?
Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm grounded.
Shit, what about this kid? Serve up, kid. Oh, you suck.
Star Ranger.
Okay.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. Then the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay. Just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Hi. How you doing?
Excuse me. Even in the well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
What does that even mean, dude?
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
Whatever. Whatever you say. It's fine. Good lady, you're on one, dude. This is above the trade authority. Huh? Yo.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one.
Hey there.
Oh. Grab it. The windows is in. Huh? Okay.
Hello. Okay, so that just closes that. I'll just see the one that I'm on, dude, you know? Tantalum.
Something tells me there's some secret shit up here. I ain't supposed to know about. There's maybe a bunch of workbenches up here. Extra capacity. Oh. Yes. Gotta do research. Or do you need to jump pad? Found your secret entrance back here. Ooh, is this a rat? You living up here in this little rat hole?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for some of their new products, and I gotta say, I'm hyped.
Saying at all. You've got to have at least half of your power in your shields.
I don't think that's how it works. You've got to save something.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Three, 1, 4. Nope. By powered down, you mean green? Those two? Hold on. There. Right? Yes.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Whatever, dude. Hello? Well, apartment key. Anything.
Thanks for helping me out with this. I'm glad I can count on someone. Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Maybe in the short term, but overall it paid off. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Luisa.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Put me in, coach.
That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Got my shank on me. Hey, oh. Alright, lady, alright. You walk so slow.
Visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are.
Standoff.
Was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
No talking.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. If you're here to make unfounded allegations, it seems you'll have to get in line.
Luisa. She's not doing nothing. She's standing here staring at the bookcase. Don't you leave. You stay right there. Don't you leave. Good. How's your weekend, bud? Good? Nice.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Don't worry.
Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
But I'll stab her if it's not.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate.
Louisa.
I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner it can be over.
Alright, dude. Alright, dude. I'll do your bidding for now. Just for now. Just for now. Dude, how is it here?
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional?
My God, now I got both of you in my ear.
Updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Who's taking the power from the poor people? Who's taking the power from the poor people? This building, no, okay, this is the way out. Okay.
And
Very good. Give me a name.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation before she returns. I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
joining up with security.
Another day?
I think that job would suit me well.
Gonna be honest, I don't really care.
Anyone like that?
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Sounds good, ma. Going up. Next one underneath is a 3 and a 2. Gotta go back. Isn't that what I just did? Dude, what? I just suck at these, that's all. That's all.
Where did you learn to pick them? You know what, on second thought, I don't want to know.
You've been with me the whole time. Caribou? Who's doing it? Newman. Whose shit is this, dude? Huh. Maybe they'll tell me when I get out of here. Hopefully.
Nice day for a picnic. It would never work.
Been up there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Space? Must be cool.
Is this place such a mess?
Cool spacesuit. Problem?
Have you got the data? So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
I hope that pays off for me later.
Maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. There are always about 1 million things to do. And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming.
Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as anything else. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated.
Whatever you say.
Please, let me know if I can assist you further.